Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Septinia Putri. I will explain the context about the journal entitled The Correlation Between Students' Preference and English Achievement in Hybrid Learning During COVID-19 Pandemic. In March 2020, Circular Letter Number 4 was issued by the Ministry of Education and Culture of Indonesia concerning the application of teaching and learning process that was conducted fully in online learning to prevent the massive contagion of COVID-19. Obviously, at that time, conduct teaching and learning process totally thought online learning was the most applicable method in the emergency of COVID-19 pandemic. There are several research reports that the teaching and learning activities were carried out effectively, thoughtfully online learning. But there are also the drawbacks or barriers in conducting online learning amid the pandemic. They state that online learning can facilitate teaching and learning activities via synchronous and asynchronous instruction in education system during the pandemic. This hybrid learning trial is dynamic. It means that when there are found university students that infect with COVID-19, the limit face-to-face learning will stop for 7 until 14 days, and the learning model will be conducted fully online learning etc. In conclusion, the university that met these requirements are allowed to conduct limit to face-to-face learning or hybrid learning with extra caution. This policy was expected can solve the difficulties and barriers experienced by the student during fully online learning system in the previous year since hybrid learning, considered as an approach that has advantage on both online and offline learning. There are several differences in terms of the portion in conducting offline and online learning. According to taxonomy terms, blended learning substitutes face-to-face learning or offline learning with online learning that's smaller than 45%, while hybrid learning substitutes the offline learning with online learning that more than 45% but smaller than 80%. In addition, a totally online learning can substitute 80 or more the offline learning with online learning. The research had conducted previous study about the use of blended learning before the pandemic, which implement online learning only about 30%, and the rest meetings were conducted in the classroom. The present study discussed the application of hybrid learning. Study discussed the application of hybrid learning that conducted about 50% of limit online learning activities in classroom, and another meeting were conducted of online learning from home. That's all. Thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.